Filth
Oh, Jim lad, you know why I like you so much? It's because I banged your mum.
No, not only is he planning to fuck him over to get all the treasure on Treasure Planet, he's going to bang his mum as well.
Oh,
That is...
God.
Grace, how was your day?
Well, James, I've got this absolutely massive bruise on my arm for where I was doing archery, and not only did I hit myself with the string once, he told me how to correct my posture, and then I did it again. So I've got this ginormous black bruise on my inside of my arm. Then some other lady pulled the string back so far she added more tension to it than was necessary. It went sailing and almost hit a cyclist because the wind took it.
Oh.
And so the cyclist had to
man.
gingerly, give it back. And then I had a flat tyre on the way back because I don't think I hit a pothole. I think I hit a crater. And, I just suddenly heard boo 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 boo. And I was like, oh no.
Oh, Lord.
That's a tyre gone.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it did do it. It fucking
What
did
did
it.
you
Alright,
do?
did it in.
Did you, replace it yourself, or...?
No, I rang the AA, but I was like, oh,
Okay.
we'll be a while, and I was just like, oh fucking hell. And I'm looking at I've got this canister where you spray foam into the tyre for punctures.
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking at it going, I think hitting a pothole was going to do more than just a puncture, so I thought, I better ring the AA.
Mm-hmm.
ring the breakdown people even.
Yeah, anything bigger than a screw or a nail, and those canisters are absolutely fucking useless. I'd honestly prefer a space saver over them.
Yeah. So yeah,
Makes sense.
and they gave me a new wheel, so I was on my merry way. And they're like, "Where's your spare?" I was like, "The spare's already on the car. Just give me it." I'm sorry.
Oh, dear. But you made it.
I made it.
And you've got a proper wheel on, so you're not going to be stuck, I guess.
Well, it's just, a wheel's a wheel, isn't it?
I
So
mean,
Nick once told me, no, that's not the case, but I'll...
not if it's a space saver, because you're only allowed to do 50 mile an hour.
It's not one of them.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's all right. If it's a full-size wheel, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's an actual wheel. A wheel's a wheel, but a space saver is not a wheel.
Yeah.
It just looks like one.
Wow. Okay, I'm learning car things today, it turns out.
Yeah, a space saver will get you to... it will either get you home or to the nearest tyre place.
Got you.
But, yeah, it's an emergency only.
I knew about that. It just sounded like Grace has been either driving on one of those the whole time, or has just fitted one of those the whole time.
No, I never had a space saver. I just had an actual wheel.
Okay.
I was just like, that's just.
I get you now.
Yeah. When I got
I
it,
see.
I was just like, oh, okay. Fair
enough.
dues.
It is the best way.
Yeah,
having
exactly.
having a spare actual wheel in the boot.
Yeah, but they didn't give me the fucking the thing for it to actually get rid of the lug nuts.
Oh, the wheel, like the wheel brace and the socket.
Yeah, that never came with it. So I've got the wheel, I just can't put it on. Either way, yeah.
Fair enough.
Podcasty things.
Yes. So while Grace was away doing archery, and while Nick was away looking at planes, I broke into Grace's house
No, you didn't.
using the lockpicking skills that she taught me.
Fuck
Okay.
off.
And what I did is I went in and I borrowed 2 DVDs.
Okay.
One of them
yeah.
was Atlantis, The Lost Empire,
Yes.
and one of them was The Road to El Dorado.
Excellent choice.
I then returned to Grace's house and I returned them, and then I picked the lock again and made sure she couldn't tell that I had broken in, leaving no trace of this heist.
I wondered why my cat smelt of fish and chips.
Yes, I bribed the cat.
Yeah.
I most certainly did all of this using very legal methods to make sure I could watch the 2 90s Disney films that I hadn't seen yet. And,
If I was away, why didn't you just watch them at my house where there's a DVD player?
because I wanted to watch them on my television,
I see.
which is why I did 2
They're
trips
absolute
back
miles
and forth.
away. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all part of the plan.
Just
All,
as
all according to Keikaku.
Fucking hell.
just as a little disclaimer for our listeners, please do not lockpick your friends' things without consent.
Yes.
Like James just did.
I lied. I didn't break into Grace's house. That would be admitting to a larger crime to dodge. Instead of admitting to film piracy, what I've done is
digging.
I've admitted to breaking and entering.
Stop digging.
What I actually did was I bribed Grace's mum, and then I bribed the cat, and then I went
Yeah.
in.
But she didn't let you in. You still had to break
No.
into the house.
Pepper let me in. Well,
yeah.
she showed me where a brick was, and then
She showed you the open window at the front of our house. This is the cat flap. Oh yeah.
which I managed to squeeze through, borrow 2 DVDs. So now we've all seen the 90s Disney films that we were planning to talk about today.
Yes.
Yes.
I still don't know any characters' names except one.
Okay.
Is it
It's the one-
Kida?
Oh, I know 2. God damn, Kida.
Yeah. Is the other one
He knows
Shell?
what she looks like.
I've always known what Kida looks like. She's been in my dreams for some time.
Uh,
Yeah,
Who's
we're
the
going to be
other one?
crude and simp for Kida. God, she is built. Like, god damn. They knew what they were doing when they
Yeah.
animated her.
is the other name Chell?
I was thinking about Atlantis when I said I only know 2. I know Chell. I know her as the goddamn homewrecker who
Oh.
has ruined a perfectly good relationship between
Miguel
two
and
lovely
Tulio's
boys.
relationship
Yeah.
with each other. Look, they're just a throuple now.
Yeah, at the end it seems likely they just wandered off to be a throuple, but at the start they were definitely a couple. What do you guys want to talk about first?
Oh,
Who's the other person you remember the name of?
yeah.
Helga.
Yeah,
Because
Oh yeah.
I wanted to talk to Grace about Helga.
I love
because
Helga. I was in love.
I know you did. And do you know why I know you did?
Why?
Because she's animated by the same guy that did Eris from Sinbad.
You mean girl?
No, it's a
Same
dude.
guy. It's a dude.
Yeah.
It's a
If
bloke.
If you go to Hot Alien Smash or Pass and unveil the spoilered screenshot that I placed ahead of time, you'll notice
No.
I went to the IMDb page of the guy, and yeah, animated both Eris and Helga. Because I was watching it thinking, they look very similar. Like maybe they were modelled after the same person, so I did a bit of digging, and the same guy animated them both.
Turns out the
I thought
animator's just
you
got a
meant-
type.
Fuck me! I thought you were gonna say voiced them both.
Oh no, different voice actress.
See, I was. I'm fine. Right, I'm fine with him animating them both. I get that. But fucking voicing them both is what had me. I was like, what?
No, different voice actress. Helga
God
was
damn.
voiced by Claudia Christian, who
Nice.
is Ivanova in Babylon 5, which
Mm-hmm.
is a fantastic show. I don't think you'd know her from anything else, but she does do some Misk voices in Skyrim.
What about Eris?
I can't remember. Oh, no, Eris is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh damn!
Yeah, Catwoman.
I do remember liking Michelle Pfeiffer. I really liked her
Mm-hmm.
in Stardust as well.
Yeah. Oh, she's wonderful. But the animation for the two of them looked very similar to me. And I was thinking, there's something here. There's clearly someone has a similar taste.
Yeah, like
And
Helga is drawn in a particular way, isn't she?
oh, she's delightful, isn't she? Let me.
She looks like a butch, and it's great.
She can
Got
do
a bit of-
both.
She's got that bit of muscle, you know. She's like,
She can do butch and she can do femme fatale at the beginning, and it's great.
butches can absolutely do femme fatale. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it'd just be a slightly different style.
I suppose
Femme-
so.
Femme fatale isn't just like being curvy. It's like,
No, that's true.
It's a certain attitude.
Yeah, and I mean, if we're going
Yeah.
to talk about curvy, that's the other 2 characters that we've talked about so far, Kota and Chell.
yeah, the fact that
They know how to
their
draw
waist-
'em.
Their waists are the same like width as their fucking neck. It's just like,
It's delightful,
oh
isn't
my
it?
god,
So
what a time to be alive.
so you have Yoshimichi Tamura to thank for those 2 prominent characters of Helga and Eris.
All right.
He's all.
Okay.
The other one that stands out to me in his works is Flushed Away, which is
Yeah,
an Aardman production.
Shit, really?
I'm trying to think if there are any like
Oh my God,
sexy,
Jesper
kinda
in
butch,
Klaus.
but also long hair, femme fatale types in those films that he may have
Like-
just put in.
Like, Meg is on brand, but I wasn't expecting fucking Jesper in Klaus.
Oh, did he do Meg? He
Yeah.
did do. Oh,
Man's got a tie.
my
yeah.
man. I think Meg is the one character from Greek mythology where the Disney version is better than the Hades video game version in terms of design.
Well, they're two different Megs.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. How dare you pit two
I'm
goddesses against
How-
themselves?
That's true. They are both two bad bitches. Yoshimichi Tamura-san, thank you.
Meanwhile, Jesper is a twink in Klaus.
Jasper? Oh,
Jesper.
we're on about Road to World.
Yeah, that other thing he did, but yeah. Anyway.
Oh wait, did he do them too? I didn't
What?
look all the way
No,
through.
no,
his-
no, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Klaus. Klaus?
Remind me who Klaus.
2009? Oh, it's like an Origin of Santa film.
Oh, Claus. Yeah.
And he's just a twinky little postman.
Oh.
Very different from Helga
Yeah.
and Meg and like.
I guess maybe his tastes have changed in 10, 15 years.
Oh no, he did a JoJo.
Yeah. He went to
No.
Italy and discovered twinks.
He did reverse
God damn it.
JoJo.
So just
Oh,
to
The
bring
only
it,
difference is he liked women first.
so just to bring it all back, I wonder if he was involved with Treasure Planet.
I
Which
don't see
is-
Treasure Planet.
Yeah,
on here.
I was going to say which is
He
one of the other films we will be talking about today because I
Yes,
fucking love
we
Treasure
should talk.
Planet.
Could you guys give me a couple seconds? I will be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I tell you who else I like. I liked Captain Amelia.
Yeah, I was.
The
I
cat
was.
girl.
I was getting on.
Yeah.
I was getting on to that. It was like that's a lot of people. I reckon Captain Amelia is the I'm not furry but.
Yeah. She's absolutely the exception. Like, she is serving cunt while on duty, and I love her for
Yes.
Yeah, I was a big fan of her.
it. And considering she's based on like this grungy old sailor, it's just so funny that they changed her into like this very aesthetic catty woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I recall, Kermit the Frog plays her character in the Muppet version,
Yeah.
who is decidedly. I mean, he's got his own quiet sex appeal, but it's not quite.
I think it's Kermit always plays himself when he's doing things.
Very true.
So like, but when you like watch the old version film or adaptation of the book, then it's always like a grizzly bloke
Mhm.
who's like rich enough to afford being a captain and run a crew. But yeah, otherwise,
I'm just
not,
looking at her
not a
character
sexy
design.
Catwoman.
Yeah. Also, a lot of hips there.
Yeah,
there
it
is.
was absolutely a time where people loved the hourglass look.
The 90s were just the era of big hips. And
But not in fashion.
yeah, that's
Oddly
true.
enough, it was all very like
It was animation.
you had, yeah. In actual fashion, it was like you had a long torso, very ridiculously thin,
Hmm.
and but for some reason outlandishly big tits, and that was it. You
Meanwhile,
didn't need hips really.
and then the animation side was rebelling against that and just drawing like massive hips.
Yeah, you just had pervy artists.
Yeah.
Like it's just they were carrying society for those few years
So would you?
in kids TV.
Yeah.
In fact, before we go any further, for any of the listeners playing along at home, I'm just going to post a picture of Captain Amelia in Hot Alien Smash or Pass.
Yes.
Which-
Please.
Which to be fair, hasn't lived up to its expectations for a good long while
But,
now. But now
I mean,
it does.
she's from space. She's an alien.
Yeah, exactly. So
Exactly.
here is a hot alien that you can decide
So-
whether you want to smash or pass.
Grace, Shag, Marry, Kill. Captain Amelia,
Oh yeah.
Eris, Helga.
Oh,
I'm pitting 3 bad bitches against each other.
Okay.
I know, and I hate you for it. marry Captain Amelia.
Okay.
She's best girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she'd be fun to live with.
Okay.
And that leaves shagging the shit out of Eris or Helga. Oh, fuck.
Nick, have you seen Eris, by the way, Nick?
Oh, I've seen Sinbad. I saw it a while ago. I have a vague picture in my head of what Eris looks like. If you'd like to remind me, that'd be absolutely fine.
I will. I'm on it. I just want to pull up Eris and Helga side by side.
See, the thing is, if I killed Eris,
Mm-hmm.
not only am I a god slayer, but I have eradicated the world from strife
Yeah.
and chaos.
I really like how you're thinking of this laterally.
Yeah, on the other hand, I love chaos.
You do.
And strife is what causes people to, as much as we hate it, it does actually make us get off our arse and make things better. But then would things be bad without strife? You know, it's just like,
This is way more philosophical than I was going for.
And then if I didn't shag her, I would never know what the weird smoky visual effects actually feel like.
Yeah, that's completely understandable.
I don't know. This is too hard. This is too difficult. Can I not try each one out first?
Sure.
And then make my decision?
Sure you can. Why not?
I don't like this trial of Paris sort of thing.
Fair. Yeah, Nick, I've posted a picture of Eris and a poster of Helga side by side. I'll just grab this one because it's in the same pose.
Yeah, I can
You
see.
can tell.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Yeah,
And-
I can also see why Grace is a sucker for Eris.
Mm-hmm. So, the main reason I watched Sinbad is because Grace kept telling me about Eris.
Okay.
Like that.
But you said you liked hammy villains.
I
and
do
thought
like
she's
hammy villains,
perfect.
yeah.
And she's so hammy.
Mm-hmm. The other lady in that film, however, voiced by Catherine Zeta-Jones.
All right.
Yeah. Though I actually can't remember what she looks like. Let me...
And Brad Pitt is Sinbad.
Oh, yeah. There's men in these, too.
Yeah. Funnily enough. Funnily enough, all these aren't actually about the women. They're all actually about the blokes.
Yeah.
But we've not covered the main characters yet.
Look, it's a long-standing thing on this show, is we just talk about who we simp for. And that's okay.
True,
Yeah,
true.
we have no moral high ground to even inhabit.
Exactly.
No.
It's all simping all the time. Which is why if you'd have asked me the same question, I would have said neither, and neither. I would rob them all, use the funds to build a submarine, go to Atlantis, marry Keita, and live forever.
I see.
Valid choice. I do think trying to steal from a god might backfire.
I'll give it a go. People are
Historically.
It's Helga that would actually get you there.
Yeah. Granted.
I'm surprised. You know what? I think I'd choose Keita over Helga as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a turn up.
I know.
You didn't even put them in the option.
Yeah, I know. It's just because Nick said it, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm inclined to agree.
Bloody hell.
I was getting to a second shag, marry, kill of Keita, Chell, and oh god, probably who are the other love interests in these films? I suppose there's Marina there too.
Yeah.
Oh, Audrey,
Let's go.
the engineer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's lovely.
I think. Wait. We need to check how
Funny,
old she
when you
is.
first said Audrey, I thought it was the old woman.
Yeah.
That's Miss Packard.
No,
Yeah.
I've-
Yeah, I know. And that's why I just sent me, and then I actually remembered who she was. I was like, oh no, hang on.
I do need.
That's valid.
Audrey's 18. That's okay.
Yep.
She came off as young, I'll be honest, watching that film, so I wasn't sure, but yeah, Audrey seems nice. She's got that whole tomboy engineer thing going on.
Yeah, I think if I was younger, I'd have probably gone for Audrey. But I'm older now, and my tastes.
And
are
your
more-
tastes have gone to Helga, I assume.
Well, yeah, older.
Or are you also Team Keita?
Not that old.
Okay.
Actually, no.
I should probably...
Maybe ancient. Maybe ancient as strife. I
mean,
don't know. Oh, it's difficult. By that means, it means that Captain Amelia is out of the ranking because she's in the future.
Is she?
So she's not even born yet. She's so
Is it
young.
the future, or is it a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away?
I can't remember the beginning. I don't think they even say.
Yeah,
when it is.
I think it is just. There's no sort of time period. It just looks like how the 1800s would have looked if we had spacefaring vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like it's in the future because these fashions, like, they come round.
Okay. I've always just assumed
You know.
somewhere else.
Yeah, like a different planet.
Yeah.
Where,
I mean, it is because it's in space, for fuck's sake. This is a Catwoman. Like, humans exist, but, like, they live amongst other things.
As an aside, very hard to find a photo of Keita that does it justice. Keita, even.
Any photo of her does
No,
it.
it's all like just face shots on the images.
Have you got safe search?
Oh, good point.
That's fine. Her official art.
Yeah, I had to scroll all the way down for that. There's surprisingly little on the first few results. A lot of it's fan art as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, safe search is on moderate. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn that off. Aha. Yep.
now we have come with us now on a journey through Rule 34.
Now we're thinking with portals.
Oh, God's sake.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I can't believe that didn't save Disney's animation department.
Oh man, I remember watching Atlantis for the first time as the specky fucking nerdy kid who had accumulated loads of useless knowledge about shit that happened in the past.
Okay.
Which is what Milo
Yeah.
Thatch is, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at that and thinking, I now feel seen. Now where's my expedition?
I hate to break it to you, Nick. You were never Twinkie enough to be Milo Thatch.
No, like 100% I was.
None of us have.
But I just wanted somebody to come round my house in the middle of the night and be like, hey, we need an expert in fucking useless knowledge about steam engines or something like that for this exhibition that we're going on.
What? And it just looks like Helga, yeah?
Oh,
Smoking a long cigarette, just like, hey.
who wouldn't?
We need somebody who knows the part number of every single part on this very, very specific Rover 827 SI, which we're going to use to power the ship. Because, you know, it's my fantasy and I will...
This is an incredibly niche fantasy.
Yeah, it's my fantasy and I'll put rovers in it if I want to.
Talking of my I'm going to briefly take a tangent here because I have to get this in.
Go for it.
Grace, you know this is coming. Let me briefly talk about Stargate.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
not only does Milo Thatch a carbon copy of Daniel Jackson, I also noticed the logo.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're pretty similar.
Hang on a minute, Why have I still got... yeah, okay, alright.
Yeah, it's the same like pyramid symbol, but one's got a circle above it.
I see. Actually,
my-
can you explain something to me, since that,
Oh,
since
God.
that's the same? Like, since
Yep.
that's basically the same symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Stargate Atlantis, what gives?
Yes.
Is that the only explanation I'm going to get?
No, you cut out briefly there. Say that again.
Oh, sorry. I basically said, Stargate Atlantis, what gives? And you just said,
Oh.
yes.
Okay, so Stargate Atlantis is a spin-off. Atlantis is on a different planet
Oh, okay.
in a different galaxy. You've seen the Stargate film, right?
Yes, a long time ago, but it was very
Okay.
good. I enjoyed it.
Do you remember how the symbol system works? Where you have six symbols to form a grid, and then a seventh symbol to do a point of origin to connect two wormhole gates to send people.
Yeah, what wasn't like the seventh symbol a big deal, which they needed this guy to sort of like work out.
That's what that logo is. That's the seventh symbol. It's the point of origin. Because it's Earth. It's a pyramid with one sun above it.
Right,
It's
I
a symbol
see.
that represents Earth, and it is unique to the Earth gate.
Okay,
Atlantis, they figure out how to put an eighth symbol into the gate,
right, okay. I see what's going on now.
which is like an area code to different galaxies. And
then presumably they go through the Stargate and have all sorts of...
they dial to Atlantis.
yeah, wonderful and
And they
wacky.
end up in Canada.
They once again end up in Canada because... So Grace has watched 5 episodes of Stargate, I think, at this point, and
Yeah.
it's
about
all
that,
the same planet they go to. I didn't realize just how obvious it was, but it's the same forest every time.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Or like the equivalent of Milo in it is just a fucking.
He is a bit more pervy than I remember him being in those early episodes. Yeah. Daniel Jackson. Oh God, what was?
Well, there was one where like she was unconscious and he went to check if her breast was still moving
Yes.
before she woke up and caught him. There's another one where she went on like she had contracted like a caveman disease and went feral, and she was like, I can't go in there with her. She tried to shag me, and he goes, oh, I better go see her, make sure she's all right.
Dear.
It's like,
And there was
Daniel, no.
there was an episode where they talk about there's a scene with two different characters. There's a girl changing, and a guy walks in, and she goes, oh, at this hour it's like the women's changing room, and then Daniel Jackson just walks in anyway.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, he does.
It's like,
And there's
Daniel.
another thing where like this woman's about to get raped by these cavemen. It's like, no, we should stay here and watch and not interfere. And it's like, bro, we're not gonna do that. And they went and broke it up. But it was just like, damn, Daniel, what are you doing?
I will say Daniel gets better as the series goes on.
I am super glad they didn't do my boy Milo dirty like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Milo is a lovely boy.
So that was something I was thinking about watching Atlantis. They mention at some point the reason the city sinks is because the king at the time was trying to use the power to build weapons of war. Who were they fighting against?
Other Atlanteans.
Oh.
Also, if you watch the TV series that came out
Oh shit,
after,
there's a TV series.
there are
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Sort of.
What?
Sort of. There was
Yeah.
going to be.
Oh.
It got axed, and then I think
They-
they'd already made like the pilot and another episode, so they sort of put them together in a film called
Oh,
Atlantis:
okay.
Milo's Return. It's
Okay.
It's
Yeah, they did,
okay.
yeah.
I would describe it as okay. You can tell
That's a shame.
the quality in animation has dropped
It's-
massively because, of course, it was just going to be a TV series
Yeah.
knocked out every week. But
Of course.
yeah.
Is this the one where they come across the Native American gods in the desert?
Yes, and
Not-
they also fight the Kraken as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
Yeah, there are other things than
Yes,
Atlanteans out
Cool.
there.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is ripe for exploration in perhaps a spin-off TV series, much like what happened with Stargate. But
Yeah,
Yeah, alas, this had.
I know they got
yeah,
done dirty,
It didn't do very well in the cinema. Yeah.
and that's a damn shame.
I kind of wanted it to work. I wouldn't have minded watching an Atlantis TV series about the immortal man and his immortal wife and the cast of crazy characters.
His hot wife. I'm all aboard simping for her today.
Fair enough.
Chell, however, I stand by as a homewrecker for getting in the way of my two lovely boys, who were very clearly a couple before they got to El Dorado.
All right, then. Here's a question for the team.
Okay.
Out of all the movies that we have discussed thus far, which has been 3 or 4, who's your favourite character that you don't simp for?
Ooh.
Kronk.
Kronk. All right. Yeah.
We haven't actually talked about Emperor's
Because we
New
didn't
Groove
men-
yet, but sure.
Yeah.
It's
we
on the docket,
mentioned it,
yeah.
but-
Yeah.
All right, so we're not doing that today.
No, we should do it. It's just we haven't technically mentioned it, and I've realised we probably should have mentioned it briefly. It's just there's no one in the Emperor's New Groove I simp for.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
No, it's a very like sexless
Yeah,
film.
it's the one kids film that we've got on
Thankfully.
this plan today that feels like a kids film,
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
and that's not a
minus,
diss. That is
like-
just an observation.
It's funny because like at the same time, it begins with like preparing for an arranged marriage, and the vizier has a toy boy,
Yeah.
and it's quite obvious. like like Kronk is just there as a plaything.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably also, if I had to pick a guy from that film, it would be Kronk.
Okay, but what about from any film? Is that still the case?
Ooh, if I had to pick any character.
Like that we've
Characters I like that I don't simp for.
that we've talked about.
Probably the bad guy from Atlantis, the general.
Oh, Rock.
Yeah.
He's the whole sort of money is power and power corrupts thing.
I admire a military bastard.
Yeah. That's a
Actually,
valid choice.
to be fair, I also don't simp for the boys in Road to El Dorado, whatever their two names are.
Miguel and
Tulio. I just admire their relationship.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's valid as well.
They also, wait, which one's which?
Miguel.
No,
Oh, fuck.
I've actually found out.
Look, it doesn't. Your Honor, it doesn't count. They share the same brain cell.
Do you want to hazard a guess before I tell you?
I think. all that's going through my head is Miguel and Julio, magic powerful gods. I think Miguel is the blonde one.
Miguel is indeed the blonde one.
Good.
Also, his full name is Matthew Anthony Miguel Landache, apparently. Landiache?
Oh, right. Oh shit, he's got a whole
Yeah,
name.
I'm on the wiki.
What's Tulio's name?
Let's find out. Tulio.
Just Tulio.
Just Tulio.
My God.
I mean, Miguel is voiced by one Kenneth Branagh, so he does need an elaborate name to fit the gravitas that Kenneth Branagh brings to a role.
Yeah, and the villain in it, like the Spanish villain, is Winnie the Pooh.
Oh
so,
shit! That I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Winnie the Pooh saying, "And by God, I'll put you on the cotton plantation and make you suffer."
So what I kept thinking about through that film, and let me just post a photo, and I don't know how long it's been since you guys watched this film.
Oh,
but
ages.
Miguel's titty window.
Ha! Okay.
He's Spanish, Your Honor.
That's not a Spanish low-cut top. That's just a low-cut top with titties.
Elton John did the music, Your Honor.
Yet all the more reason that these two were definitely dating before they arrived in El Dorado, and Chell, the homewrecker, came in and ruined that for them.
Chell didn't know they were dating and tried to take what she could get, and she got it, and then she was accepted into the fold.
She was definitely accepted in, because they do clearly leave as a polyamorous couple.
Yeah, I honestly don't think she went in there trying to break up anything. Like, not intentionally. Come on.
I suppose not. It's hard to
You're
tell.
just upset.
Yeah,
You're upset that the two boys brought a woman into a relationship. It's probably the gayest thing.
As an aside, this is the first picture on the Disney Wiki. It's a GIF, and it kind of just... Oh shit! It didn't load properly.
Oh.
There's a GIF of just her slapping her hips into an armadillo.
Yeah, the hip. You gotta use your hip to
and they don't lie.
hit the armadillo into the...
That didn't work either.
Same picture, James.
It's not works again. It's just a very surprised-looking Chell holding an armadillo.
Jesus. One day. Come on. No,
I like how in
that's
the
just
end
a
they
link
give
to the
up on the
page.
ball and just use the armadillo.
Yeah. Oh, we should talk about the horse as well.
Yeah.
He was a cool dude.
That horse had his own personality,
Yeah.
bro. He was as much as a character as anyone else.
That's one thing Disney does consistently do right. It's horses that have personality. Because...
Yeah, also, they're always really judgmental.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the
I'm specifically thinking of the horse from Tangled to compare the two.
Yes.
I don't actually know the horse's name, and I can't find him on the wiki. Oh well, and I can't check IMDb because no one voiced the horse.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why that would be a problem.
I guess we'll never know what the horse's name is. The comments on the Road to El Dorado wiki are: "Why is she so hot? Baddie. Damn boy, he thick.
He thick.
It's Maximus.
My
in
wifey.
Tangled.
Maximus. Okay. This person has 500 gig of porn on their laptop. Yeah, the Road to El Dorado wiki page. Very thirsty.
Altivo.
Ah.
Altivo is the horse
Okay.
in Road to El Dorado. You're welcome.
Do you think we'll see any fics about the horse? Because I think we will.
I don't think it'll be about him, but I reckon he'll be absolutely in the background judging everyone.
I'd like to see a fic from his perspective.
Yes.
Emperor's New Groove, we haven't really talked about. Who do you think the Emperor will be shipped with?
I reckon it would be the lass that was in the TV show.
Oh no.
Or Patcha.
Yeah, definitely. I was
done
going
it.
to say definitely Patcha. That would have been
I've
my
not done
first
nearly
guess.
enough homework. I forgot every 90s show, every 90s film had its own TV spin-off.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Because I remember fondly the Men in Black animated series that was quite good.
I forgot that even existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mummy had an animated series. Evolution had an animated series. There are so many.
Ghostbusters. I remember the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone was just starting to get a PS2 game as well.
Oh, yeah, those were the days.
Like Treasure Planet.
Yes.
Mm.
I
Okay.
I had
I
that
had
game.
that game too.
Do you still have it?
Yay. Oh, mine went out when the PlayStation 2 died.
Nick, do you still have yours?
Like, there's no.
No,
Yeah.
I used to chop and change games at
Of course.
the local game shop whenever something interesting and new came out.
No, that makes
It
sense.
was okay, but like these games were never very good.
No.
Like they were always like very.
Okay.
There's like about 5 levels max.
Okay, there are a few that are high quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings ones are tops here.
Yeah, they had. Yeah.
The James Bond ones, also very good.
Yeah, was it
Yeah.
Nightfire?
007 Nightfire.
Yeah,
Well,
Nightfire
so that
was
one
good.
wasn't based on a film. That had its own storyline.
It
And
did,
we,
yeah.
We could really talk about that because it's one of my first PS2 games, one of my favorite PS2 games.
I thought you were going to bring up GoldenEye.
Oh, of course, GoldenEye as well.
Actually,
Okay.
the Mad Max one was very good.
Yeah, but that was a lot later. That was PS3.
Yeah.
Right, I don't.
It was a lot
I
later.
don't think Eldorado got one.
Mm.
Eldorado did not get one.
Mm-hmm.
Atlantis didn't get a game.
So
Um,
I'm sorry to tangent. There's something I want to test on, Nick. I was watching a video review of 007 Nightfire, and they were talking about the missions and the storyline as it went through. And there's a mission in. Do you remember the Winter Castle, like the first level?
Oh, it's been such. Do you know what? It's been such a long time since I've played it. Yeah.
So this reviewer went, anyway, this is where all of you took out the spy camera and zoomed in on the tits on all the women in the cocktail dresses. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I
I've
do
been
remember that. Oh, for Christ's sake.
I'd been rumbled. And it turns out everyone did that because we were all 10.
you little perverts.
Like, so the mission was like you sneak into the castle, like you parachute in, you shoot some guards, you go in James Bond style, you get into your tux and you've got to do like a stealth mission around everyone at this cocktail party. And there's a lot of PS2 women in nice cocktail dresses. And apparently everyone took out the spy cam so you could zoom in on the titties.
Oh, yeah, maybe I do remember that level. Okay.
Yeah, you did. We all did. And it's been a while since I took psychic damage watching a video, but that was one of those times.
Yeah, come on. I don't do this podcast to get called out. You know.
It's okay. I might cut that bit to be fair. Yeah. What was I saying?
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah.
I think before
I
we...
don't-
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say I've not watched any of the TV series for anything, so I won't know any characters from that. You guys will have to help me out.
That's okay. They didn't really introduce that many more.
Perfect. Except
And they
someone to
probably won't
ship
come up.
Isma with.
No, not Yzma.
Sorry. Yeah.
Cuzco.
Cuzco. That's the one. The ship for Cuzco. Cuzco's ship.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salvage that one. Okay. Shall we jump in unless there's anything else?
Before we jump in, I would just like to talk about my favourite character from those films, which is Silver. Well, he's not really a villain, but he's not really a hero either from Treasure Planet.
Oh, from Treasure Planet.
Yeah, like him sort of like coming in and having to, like building Jim up to be the man he ends up being.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of respected like how far he was prepared to go in pursuit of his dream. As I've been on the sort of receiving end of that, where it's sort of all consuming that you must do this thing, and you can think about absolutely nothing else. And I kind of respect that. People who go and make it happen. He was a villain with depth. He wasn't bad for the sake of being bad or money or power. He had a dream and he didn't want to stop at anything to fulfill that. But I'll tell you what, the fucking... Even now, I can watch that film, and the line where he says, well, I wish I'm there to catch some of the light coming off you that day. That always makes me fucking cry like a baby, and that's the hill that I'm going to die on.
He was a better father figure to most than actual fathers. And he was a fucking film character.
No.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I kind of want to find a fic which deals with what happens when,
You're going to find him bumming Jim.
I know.
Constantly.
I'm not sure I'm...
So resigned
relentlessly.
to it.
I know. It's what AO3 does.
There's actually 159 fics of them. If you want to get technical. And that's just the sex ones. There's also 117 of their relationship, if you wanted to just narrow it down to where they're not bumming.
No, just
Whispers in your ear. You got the makings of greatness about you. No, my childhood.
I.
I'm gonna level with you. He was just overshadowed by Tim Curry for me the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
I'm sorry. I just love Tim Curry as Long John Silver too much.
You should be sorry, but it's okay. We forgive you.
Well,
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, however wrong that opinion may be.
Indeed.
sure.
Either
There is
way.
one 90s animated film we've not talked about. I doubt there's going to be any ships for this, but I wanted to shout out my favourite 90s animated film, and that's The Iron Giant.
Valid choice.
Oh yeah.
Also makes me cry on command,
Yeah.
the ending. So, because Nick mentioned it, it just reminded me that yes, we can look in very briefly, but I don't expect there'll be much there.
No, seriously. Like, you live your truth. You might find, I don't know.
I just hope it's not the Iron Giant bombing someone. Superman! Okay.
Oh dear.
Right, shall we get into it?
Yeah, we'll get into it. We better add, haven't we?
Yeah. Interestingly, a film we didn't talk about, maybe should have done, definitely a different brand of film. I noticed in the Treasure Planet ships, we've got Jim Hawkins with one Dimitri from the 1997 film Anastasia.
Oh god,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, I love Dimitri.
I've not seen Anastasia.
Oh,
Grace, do you want to weigh in on?
I just want to say, you know how we were talking about the animator creating two ladies of a similar
Yeah.
vibe? The guy who created Dimitri and his mate also did the Thumbelina films, and it's the same twink and bear, just different haircut.
I see.
It's so good. Either way, carrying on.
No, that's
yeah,
fair.
Dimitri was hot shit.
Yeah,
back
I
in
can
the
see Dimitri being
teenage
kind
crush.
of.
Well, not teenage, kid crush.
Yeah, I can see Dimitri being the. He looks like a bad boy from the images I'm pulling up.
Yeah, he's absolutely a bit of a bad boy. Like he's anti-Soviet
I
in
mean,
Russia
good for him, I guess.
during Soviet era Russia. But he's also trying to convince a woman to convince an elderly woman, the Tsarina, I think, or like a mother of the Tsar, that her granddaughter is alive, and he's got this woman to pose as her granddaughter
Oh.
to get the money off her. So he is a bit of a cunt, but he's poor and he's learnt to just sort of fend for himself. So he's hustling.
The hair says Milo Thatch. The face says Dio.
Yeah,
And it sounds like the personality says Dio as well.
he's not quite a Dio
Okay.
in personality. He's think of all those characters Leonardo DiCaprio plays. They're kind of swanky, elegant, bit of a bad boy
Okay.
streak. Yeah.
That, but more evil.
He's not evil, he just wants money.
Got you. Which.
Like, he's a good boy at heart, but, you know, he's poor.
So who is Lyle Rourke?
Lyle Rourke is the guy in Atlantis who is the sergeant.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so,
right.
okay.
Yeah, that's Rock, yeah.
So he is him and Milo's second most popular ship in Atlantis Lost Empire.
Oh my
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. You need a daddy in your life. Oh.
He needed a father
I'll teach you how to
figure.
be a man.
daddy.
Man. He's going to drill some 40s values into young Milo's backside.
Instantly first most, obviously, Kilo Milo.
That makes me happy.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, good
there
on
is
you,
some
Milo.
love in the
Yeah,
world.
like-
Help repopulate Atlantis. Good man.
Sometimes,
He doesn't need. They don't.
sometimes you do need to be team whoever the creator intended.
Yeah. Like with Spy Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just fits. You know, it does work well. For them.
Exactly. So, Nick, what have you got us here?
Right, I wasn't expecting to find this. This is Treasure Each Day by Till Death.
Okay.
And this is a slow burn romance. Yeah, eventual romance, eventual smut. This is John Silver and Jim Hawkins' mum.
Oh, shit.
Oh, MILF and DILF.
Oh, Jim lad, you know why I like you so much? It's because I banged your mum.
No, not only is he planning to fuck him over to get all the treasure on Treasure Planet, he's going to bang his mum as well.
Oh,
That is.
God.
Oh no. I can't remember if I talked about this in the Star Trek episode. That is Gul Dukat behaviour.
Yes. Yeah, it is. But this is
Where-
it's by the sounds of things, this has the potential to be quite sweet. It looks like it's not finished yet. It's already up to 28,000 words.
So it was written today, in fact. Last updated.
Yeah, last updated
Was it?
today. But the summary is riches are not defined by the amount of gold and silver we have. To be loved is a far greater wealth that is understood across all galaxies. Will love sprout between the wayward, charismatic pirate John Silver and the wistful, steadfast innkeeper Sarah Hawkins? With patience, understanding, sailing, and a bit of good cooking, love can be one of life's greatest treasures.
Oh yeah, because the mum still ends up single at the end, which is quite refreshing because usually they pair the lonely
yeah.
women off. But yeah, that his mother and father figure stay divorced.
I'm sure you guys must be tired of me simping at this point. But, yeah. Sarah Hawkins. Bit of a MILF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely was. I reckon she had Jim at a very young age, though.
I'm just pulling that up.
Incidentally, two of the tags are Big Man Love, or Big Man Love, and if you like skinny little men, then John is not for you.
This is the Barafic.
Nice.
It's nice to feel seen
Yeah.
as a big guy myself.
Big man love. That feels like an Alex Jones kind of phrase, as in, he's always on about Big Pharma and like
Oh, what
there's
about
Big Man Love, which
Big
is
Man
like
Love.
the conspiracy theory of just like putting barras everywhere.
Oh,
Well, I'm on board with that.
oh boy, oh boy. This does have the potential to be quite sweet, I think. I reckon it's a rare pair as well.
I'd have thought so. Let's have a look. 29.
29, so yeah, rare-ish, yeah.
29 out of 800. That's a decent amount.
Yeah, yeah.
He bangs her mum a lot. He bangs that guy's mum often. Good for him.
1 second.
There are 7 works of Kida/Helga, incidentally.
Are we going down that rabbit hole?
I know I am. It's too late. You can't stop me.
Oh God. Actually, I've found, like, while you're looking at that and while you're...
Oh my god.
Let's let Grace say this one first, I think.
Hang on, let
Okay.
me just send it. Never in my wildest dreams. Hang on.
Hang on a minute, I'm in the wrong... Okay, yep. Yep, hit it.
What was the fucking likelihood of finding a Jim Hawkins?
Oh my
I
god!
was just about to send another one of that from literally
How
the
many-
same author.
What, there's two?
There's
my
15 of
God.
those.
There's 15!
Oh,
Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet and Prince Sidon from Breath of the Wild. Grace's special boy.
wow.
They've united.
Oh,
If they can get Eris in here too, this is laser targeted for you.
they really need to stop
Oh, this is...
throwing curveballs at me. I'm going to get complaints from my neighbours at this rate. I live in a semi-detached house. It's 8:30 at night.
2 years since Sidon won Jim's soul back from the god, like, Brigante. What is going on?
This is part 2. I assume part 1 is him losing his soul.
This,
Yeah,
if you want
like,
one of the other bits at least, here it is.
Prince Sidon's been searching for more than 50 years for someone to open the map that's been passed down through his family for generations. What it leads to, no one's quite sure, though they expect it's treasure. In his search, he comes across a renowned navigator and map specialist Starboy, the one and only James Hawkins. One thing leads to another. What started as a business transaction turns into something far more messy.
I guess Sidon is just always destined to end up with the
Just-
swing.
he's just that good.
Except in the canon, because he's married to a woman now.
Yes.
Shush.
The internet has
It's not canon if you don't want it to
You're just
be.
ignoring the canon as best you can.
It's a marriage of convenience.
Sure. Sure it is.
Shush.
Yeah, Link becomes Silent's bit on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's absolutely a consort at this point. Like, there's no two ways
Oh
about it.
dear. Mhm.
Concubine, even.
Have you found a Helga Kida fic yet, James?
I found 7. That's.
I thought you were going to post one, or is it a case
Oh,
of
sorry.
you keeping
Yeah.
them to yourself for perusal
I'm
later?
sorry.
For later, yeah.
I should share the wealth, shouldn't I?
Much later, when everybody's gone to bed.
Let's go with this one. This is Silence is Violence.
Silence is violence.
Kida Helga. This is the 3 times Helga thought about switching sides and the 1 time she acted in it. It's an AU where Milo continues to help the bad guys, so Helga decides to do the right thing. And I guess they swap places.
And yeah, Helga ends up marrying Kida and living in Atlantis forever.
Good on her. Who can blame her?
Oh,
Who can blame
and,
either of them?
Violence and swearing, excellent.
I'd expect so from Helga Sinclair. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just seeing what else there is out there.
This looks pretty fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, this looks pretty fun.
I think this is as much for Grace as it is for me.
Okay.
This is Helga/Reader.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, by RSPB Literature. So, this is Atlantis Intervention and Intrigue by RSPB Literature. So, for international listeners, that is the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds.
Yeah, it is.
And it's their literature, and they're writing Helga/Reader. I think my mum's a member at the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds, and they get regular money out of her, and they're spending it on Helga/Reader.
Ask
Send it and say, this is what your money's going on.
ask her if she's ready.
Look, their mission is.
This is where her mate goes, yeah, I really like that one. You're like, what?
Oh. Look,
dear.
they said they're spending it on looking after rare tits, and here we are.
And yeah, she didn't
No.
lie to you, James.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm glad. Yeah, no, this looks well written, and one to keep. They're saying that. Surprised it was male reader. I fully suspected female reader for that one, because Helga strikes me as someone more for the lesbians than the heterosexuals,
Okay, I see.
but I could be wrong.
I guess a type is a type, no matter what your gender is,
That's very true.
and no matter what your preference is.
Hello, Pepper.
Oh,
Actually, there's
Oh, for God's sake.
so that author. Well, there's one author, Velga Midragon. And
okay.
they have written a lot of stuff which is either Sarah Hawkins being shipped with John Silver or Jim Hawkins being shipped with John Silver.
People want to see Long John Silver happy. What can we say?
Yeah, I want to see him happy.
Maybe he is happy. He made a load of money on that island. Like, even though it wasn't the entire island, he made tons. And then, like, he's still running around being a
Yeah,
pirate.
having fulfilled his dream of seeing Treasure Planet, of making it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose he has a happy ending.
Yeah, after losing a leg and an arm, which is why he's now, and an eye, which is now why he's sort of half cyborg.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. On the other hand, like, he's going to go off and find a new dream, isn't he?
Find another treasure planet. So, I found a crossover here, and it ships Kuzco and Chell.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how that would work.
I guess they just wanted Miguel and Tulio to themselves, and they just sort of, like, said they needed to get Chell somewhere else, and
No,
they're like,
eeny, meeny,
Kuzco.
miny, mo.
they could work.
Yeah, just shove Kuzco in. It's like, there you go. You sort this out.
We've also got Flynn Rider and Rapunzel in this fic as well. It's called Throughout the Years by an Orphaned Account.
I honestly think, like, a Chell and Flynn Rider would have been good if they were, like,
Oh,
rival
yeah.
rogues.
Yeah, I could see that.
Trying
Yeah.
to, like... It'd be a very different relationship, but, like... And then none of them would ever, like, become better people.
Sort of
but
like
I
a
would
less
be for it.
furry version of what Puss in Boots has going on with the one in his film.
Yes.
Yeah. Who I don't know the name of, but she's voiced by Salma Hayek.
Maria.
Maria, there we go. Yeah, that, but less cats.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats, do you want something which is laser targeted to all three of us?
Oh god, that's a lot. It's gonna. Oh, it's the captain, isn't it? Yep, that's fine.
This is Amelia's Guide to Underwater Sex
You got.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
by Master of Memes 96.
With a Z, Master of Memes.
Yeah, spelt with a Z,
It's a cat.
because edgy. But yeah, this is Captain Amelia / Reader. And since there's nowhere to burn on the Legacy, they decide to do it underwater. So
Surely there would be somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like it's not like people weren't having sex on those ships.
yeah,
I think people just got used to just hearing each other in close quarters on long naval journeys. They probably still do, to be fair.
Per square inch, there was probably more sex going on those ships than on dry land.
I'd have thought so. Because you got to find women when you're on dry land, at least when it comes to a pirate vessel. And most of them didn't on at sea.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a godless ocean, isn't it?
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I mean, it's something I think. I don't know where I heard it from, but I think it was something they used to say.
So one thing I
Where,
heard...
like,
oh,
There's no churches at sea, don't worry about it, you won't get caught.
so do you remember that Instagram lady / YouTube person who I said was the long lost cut that.
Cut that.
The one that looks like
my long lost sibling.
yeah, the one who's been laser targeting Nick with dinosaur talk lately.
Yeah.
I once saw her talk about pirates, and this fact has stayed with me. That the full version of the phrase, who was it?
Matrolog?
No, the wine, women, and song bit.
Yeah.
okay.
So the full quote is: on land, it's wine, women, and song. At sea, it's rum, bum, and concertina.
Rum, bum, and concertina.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah,
That's brilliant.
that's always stuck with me. And
Rum, bum, and concertina.
so the point is, they're probably just doing it on deck instead of getting in the water. Because
Well, maybe not deck, but in the chambers.
yeah,
Yeah, because,
In
because
the-
everybody else is anyway.
no, they were doing it in the poop deck.
Hey,
Shut up.
Yay!
Don't turn this into the Brown Ascension. It's too highbrow.
but the Brown Ascension was highbrow.
Yeah, that
Shut
was
the fuck up. I
shocking.
will not hear that. Shush. Oh, the cat has just gone out the window. Oh, for
Shockingly
fuck's sake.
highbrow.
It was, yeah. If you
Pepper has just made her way out of the two-story window.
if you took away the poo, it would still be intriguing.
That's going in the trailer.
It's
5 stars. If you took away the poo, it would be intriguing.
It would still be intriguing.
It'd still be intriguing. Yes.
Still.
Dash GQ magazine.
Fuck's
Other
sake.
publications are available.
Anyway, from what I've read, underwater sex, very bad idea.
Okay, fair enough.
It's the wrong kind of lubrication,
It's salty.
and yeah. I think even in freshwater, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's no actual. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you want different kinds of fluids up there to
Oil
properly.
and water don't mix. Take oil.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Either way.
But hey, if Captain Amelia can make it work, who are we to argue?
I'm just starting to come across the Jim Hawkins and John Silver fix. And I'm just looking at the tags going, my eyes.
Were you not expecting
not
that?
frottage.
Of course.
not emotional sex. Not size issues and cybernetics.
Of course there'd be size issues.
Sorry, size difference.
Yeah, I mean, one of them's a big lad. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, I know, it's just...
Right, Road to El Dorado. You'll be shocked to hear, do that in a sec, you'll be shocked to hear Miguel and Tulio 100 more fics than the second most popular in Road to El Dorado in terms of relationships.
No, really?
A full 100. And the second most popular is Chell, Miguel, and Tulio. So
Nice.
they are both the first and second place. It's just one is the poly version and the other is our two boys.
From the couple to the throuple.
Meant to be. See, they're such a good couple, like...
Yeah.
Fanfiction agrees. Fanfiction
Oh, they were great. Like, I'm fully on board. Okay, Nick, what have you got?
I just wanted to share this. So this is by Shin Shin Jane. the title gives it away, really. Treasure Planet and Atlantis: The Lost Empire crossover, a fanfic story that could become an AU.
Okay.
And it's basically it's a reimagining of the scene in the Crystal Chamber, only the characters from Treasure Planet are there, and it turns out that Jim Hawkins' history is linked to Atlantis somehow.
Oh.
It just sounded intriguing.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, it does just sound intriguing.
I hope this does become an AU.
Yeah.
Imagine an early 2000s cartoon multiverse.
The 90s animation cinematic universe. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good. I mean, you'd need DreamWorks and Disney to be friends, but yeah.
DreamWorks is Disney.
Is it?
Is it?
Disney's DreamWorks.
Get away.
Is it? Hang on.
Disney's DreamWorks.
Disney's part of
Yes.
Universal Pictures. Sorry, DreamWorks is part of Universal.
So why has it been called Disney's DreamWorks?
Maybe it used to be owned by Disney.
Oh, yeah,
It did. 1994, founded by former Disney exec. No, it's never been part of Disney. I think you're thinking of Pixar, maybe?
no, I do think there is a product that Disney has put out called Disney's DreamWorks.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's have a look.
Yeah, I seem to remember seeing that, and I don't know where. And that's going to bug me for the rest of the night, that now.
Well, DreamWorks is firmly Universal Pictures, who is not Disney.
Interestingly, a little story about another sort of 90s, early 2000s animation
Okay.
that DreamWorks did. The Prince of Egypt, which I don't think we're going to talk about here much because
Probably
none of us has really sort of seen it or knows anything about it. But rather interestingly, I found out that was supposed to be their Halo flagship animation they were working on at the time. Of course, the other project they were working on was Shrek, and who remembers what nowadays?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I really liked how the animators on The Prince of Egypt, if they were seen to be doing a bad job, they would
They were sent to Shrek, weren't they? I
Yeah, they were
remember.
demoted to the Shrek team. They actually called it Getting Shreked, which I found utterly wonderful.
Check yourself before you.
Yeah,
Shrek.
check yourself before you Shrek yourself. But yeah, I mean, look what happened there.
So I've got something I have to dive into here. This is by After and Lazia.
Okay.
The ship, Shell, Road to El Dorado, with Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Rare pair.
Rare pair.
Yeah, 2 works. Yeah, 2. And they are not by the same author.
It's an A.
DreamWorks entered into a distribution agreement with Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, wherein Disney would distribute DreamWorks films through the Touchstone Pictures
Okay.
until 2016.
Okay.
I can now move on.
So this is a modern AU where Chell is a doctor, and this is Ariel's first visit to a gynecologist.
I see.
I mean, sure, but why?
So they can bang, I guess. So Chell has an excuse to get some fingers up there.
Hey, do you like fish fingers?
Hey. It's fan fiction. You can make it about whatever you want.
I'm assuming she's not a fish in this.
Or Ariel, the mermaid.
Has rather never been a fish.
Who's half fish? Well, maybe.
I mean, yeah, it's a modern AU, but also if she's having a gynecology visit, then surely she's human from the waist down.
You get female fish, James.
You do, but they probably don't need gynecologist visits.
I mean,
Also,
the equipment would be different, and if you're a gynecologist, you might have knowledge of different species in this alternate universe.
so this mentions use of the stirrup chairs as part of the kink.
Okay.
Oh,
So she's got legs. Yeah.
I love how we're talking about it. We've not read the fic, but we're like debating.
We can research this. Yeah.
Ariel's genitals. It's just fucking ridiculous. Okay.
Now there's a thing. Little Mermaid AU, but she's the opposite way around.
I was wondering, like, maybe
Yeah.
if she's got the legs for the stirrups, maybe she's fish from the waist up. Reverse mermaid. That could be good.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at where Chell gets up to, because I clicked on just her tag, and it's admittedly sorting by most recent, but the second most recent one is a Crash Bandicoot fic.
Wow.
Hey.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
Chell might get everywhere.
she might bang Crash Bandicoot.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know who they ship Crash with in general, but Probably not humans. I know Sonic the Hedgehog made that mistake, but I can't see the Crash team doing that. Does Crash Bandicoot have a love interest? I never actually played those games.
No, it's the one with the flower, but it's not really like she's more of a girl option than an actual
Okay.
love interest.
That makes sense. Well,
There's a tag I never thought I'd see.
well,
Crash Bandicoot / Harem.
Harem. Yeah. God, do we need to do a Crash episode?
Just
No.
a pack of bandicoots.
To be fair, PS1 to PS2 platformers could be a good episode in of itself.
Oh, yeah, we could talk about Jak and Daxter.
Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter,
I've just seen an Altivo / Gel. Chell.
Altivo.
The horse.
Altivo's the horse.
Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
I was like, oh my god.
Right,
Is it a
so-
slash or an and?
It's a slash.
Oh, no.
Bestiality is a tag.
No. Chell, I know you got
Yes.
the hips for it, but don't.
Stop the timer. That's 1 hour, 15 minutes, and we finally found somewhere. A fic where somebody's fucking the horse.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Oh, the trail we blaze.
That is not a trail anyone should blaze.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
The places this fucking thing takes us to.
Other places you'll go.
Oh, the places we have already been.
Mm-hmm. I do think Chell is more popular than Kida, by the looks of things. In terms of fics I've seen them in,
I see.
which surprises me.
I think the Road to El Dorado is a little bit more well known than Atlantis. Mainly because Elton John did the
Oh, that's
soundtrack.
true.
Well,
Yeah, it was...
wasn't really a musical number for the other one.
Sort of going back to that, it did kind of astound me that you hadn't already seen it, James.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
honestly, I would have thought it would have been right up your street as a
And
kid.
the thing is, it was. I just didn't. Well, as a kid, I just didn't watch Disney films.
Yeah,
much.
yeah, which is fair enough. But
Yeah, I.
I did, but I didn't turn into one of those people who, like, have a Disney room.
It was DreamWorks, actually.
Fair point.
Yeah, I forgot about the time when I stumbled upon the Shrek nook in your house.
Wait, what?
Eh? The Shrek.
In whose
nook.
house?
Did you have like a closet dedicated to Shrek?
I don't have a
or
Shrek
something,
closet.
Like... Well, alright, more of a nook than... What is
I think Nick
what-
was just making a joke.
Nick, explain.
No, like you know, you get the people who sort of grow up and they're still into Disney and they have like.
I know a few Disney adults, yeah.
The thing is, I have no moral high ground whatsoever. I am sat in a room surrounded by model cars and aircraft, but
Mm-hmm. That's true. I'm gonna get a second reset the clock here
okay.
because I found Atlantis ABO. Kida has a penis.
Okay. All right.
This is
Okay.
Beckett by After and Lazia, who I think I've mentioned today already. Yeah, Alpha Kida, Omega Milo Thatch. In fact, I'm just gonna check
Ah,
that.
yes.
3 fics.
Well, yeah, he was never gonna top in a relationship with a woman.
There are
was he?
3 Omega Milo Thatch fics.
He-
I'm sure there are many more
very
bottom
Omega.
Milo Thatch fics out there because he does strike me as that.
that have just not been published.
I just haven't looked for bottom Milo Thatch yet.
Do it, you coward.
Fine, fine, I will.
Oh, there's notes.
I'm typing in bottom Milo. Let's see what we get. Oh shit!
So you actually get like Milo the
No,
dog.
we got
What
a
did you
different Milo. A Milo I forgot about. Milo from the film Morbius.
Oh wow.
Matt Smith's character, the one who dances to the "Have Sex" song, if you recall that from a few years ago.
No,
Oh god!
Was it that green text
I've
about
not seen it.
how this
Poop
guy
my
was?
pants, my pants, poop my pants, have sex.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something
Okay.
else.
Cool. It's education time. Come with me. There's a really weird scene in Morbius, and it's got Matt Smith in it.
Okay.
There you go. Do you want it in Discord or Facebook?
Honestly, either or.
Cool.
I do think we may need to make time to sit down and watch Morbius and see how bad it actually is.
Oh, there are so many better things to do with our lives than watch Morbius.
Yeah, I know, which is...
Honestly, this scene's all I need. That and the fact that the internet convinced Sony to release it again. So it's one of the few films to bomb twice.
Where have you posted this, by the way?
Smash or pass.
Okay, yep.
So it's not in English, but the lyrics sound like have sex, poop my pants, poop my pants, have sex.
I see.
Yeah. So that's the other Milo.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure where I can go from there.
Yeah, that's me neither. I'm typing in bottom Milo just to see what I can find.
Oh, actually, this ABO fic has just reminded me because it's actually in the notes. Title is from the Atlantean word to be pleased, like somebody wrote the language.
Oh, god damn it.
I think this is one of the reasons why it's one of my favourite films, just like the world,
Oh, I love it when people do that.
Yeah.
Oh, they put thought into it.
This is it. I'm pretty sure they wrote Atlantean, and you can, if you are that way inclined, you can go out and you can learn Atlantean. You know.
That makes it so much sadder.
It is such a sleeper hit. It really is. Like, nobody knows about it, and it's just brilliant, and people should go and watch it.
I'm sorry I slept on it, incidentally.
Yeah, honestly, dear listener, if you are sat listening to this, what the fuck are you doing? Pause us. We will be here when you get back. Go and watch Atlantis: The Lost Empire if you haven't already. In fact, if you have, go watch it again. You know.
It's got everything. It's got a nerdy twink. It's got a woman with nice hips. It's got Spock in it. Leonard Nimoy plays the king.
Yep.
It's got an evil military man.
Very cool.
Diesel punk aesthetics. Lovely
It's
stuff.
got very cool architecture.
Yeah, like again, what Grace said. Very cool architecture. Very cool aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just beautifully animated, and also Packard is the best.
Packard?
Packard.
Packard. Yeah. Mrs.
What did
Packard.
Picard? Oh, okay.
She's so much better. I'm sorry, James, but she is
Is she-
amazing.
Are you saying she's better than Picard? Was that what?
In some
Yeah.
things, yes.
Okay.
In the subtle, simple
One
art
is
of
one
not
is
giving a fuck.
remaining calm under pressure.
That's the radio operator,
Calm
yeah?
under pressure.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Packard.
Like
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
emergency. No, I'll call
Oh,
you.
yeah, I see her. 30 fics in containing Wilhelmina Packard.
Excellent. I mean,
I'll-
they're all good. They're all absolutely fantastic.
I'm going to look see if she's a main character in any of these. It'd be nice to see her hook
I
up with
highly
someone.
doubt
Maybe
it.
that eccentric millionaire from the beginning.
I think she's got a husband at home.
Yeah.
She's a missus,
That's never stopped anyone.
so she is married. I know, but I'm just... You know, she had to get away from him, so she went on a submarine for a bit of
That's
a holiday. She's amazing.
She's your true spirit animal.
Yeah, who I aspire to be when I'm older.
Oh, that's
just
a hell of...
don't give a fuck.
Found a very niche pair here.
Okay.
I don't know who half these characters are. Helga Sinclair / Trinity Sanderson / Elsa Snyder / Peggy Carter / Steve Rogers.
Crikey, that's a lot.
It is.
That is a 5-way polycule in the 1920s to 30s, presumably. Who are these people?
The famous five.
Yeah, I'd watch that. Who's Trinity
it?
Sanderson?
George, Julian, Dick, Anne, and Timmy the dog.
Trinity. Well,
I
who's
think
the
I've got
dog
that
in
right.
that situation?
I don't know. I only know who two of those people are, and one only barely.
Yeah, it's. I googled that name. It's not stand. I'm not
Is
seeing
Steve
anything.
Rogers Captain America?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I got that right.
Hey. Well done.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that.
So Peggy Carter is his World War II girlfriend,
Okay.
who he is tragically separated by about 70 years. And then, spoilers for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he time travels back to see her.
Yeah, and stays there.
And then they bang, presumably.
Well, he branched off a whole new timeline to be with her, really, doesn't he?
Incidentally, sort of you mentioning the eccentric billionaire at the start of the film, Mr. Whitmore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't seen more fics about him.
Yeah.
And it also made me realise, like, there's another cool detail. You know, in the scenes with him, where there's the fish tank behind him,
Mm-hmm.
coelacanths.
Yeah.
That, like, the fish in there, a coelacanth, which
Oh, the oldest fish.
yeah, this is it. Which everybody thought they were extinct until like I think it was like the 1960s or 1970s, and he's got them in 1914.
Oh.
That's another little detail. I fucking love this movie, honestly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. But all the fish in the tank, coelacanths, it's brilliant.
Well played.
In fact, let's have a look at this while I'm on the. I'm going to switch tack from.
That's
Treasure
fair.
Planet for a bit, I think.
I think I'm going to do one last film look for my beloved, the Iron Giant.
Preston B. Whitmore. Here we go.
I'm seeing an alarming amount of harem tags involving the Iron Giant.
Is
What?
he part of
Yeah.
it?
I don't think so. I think it's the humans in that film. I hope. Because I don't think the Iron Giant knows what sex is, and I don't think there's anyone an appropriate size for him. With the exception of Optimus Prime.
No, we don't want to teach the Iron Giant what sex is.
Exactly.
Just let him be Superman.
Exactly. Oh, no, I found him shagging Hogarth. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's get out of there. Wait, breeding how?
I know. Wouldn't you just build another one?
Yeah,
Oh, hang on.
that doesn't make any sense.
Wait a second.
What was that? Hello?
Hello.
I heard a really weird noise, and now I can't hear anything. Are you guys okay?
Fen ghosts.
Grace, are you there?
Oh.
Well, I hope my recording picked that up.
There's like I was going to say all we're getting now is like the odd click sound.
Shit.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you are here.
Yeah.
You
Why
That-
didn't you...
What noises you heard were me putting the headset down to try and fish the cat off of the roof.
I
Because
see.
He
Oh.
fell off the windowsill and landed in the gutter just
Oh,
below
shit.
it.
Oh, no. Is she okay?
And yeah, she's fine. She's just she's always fine.
Okay,
We
good.
honestly thought the Skinwalker had got you.
Yep.
No. No, it's just
Okay.
me dangling out of a roof.
Well, I have something wholesome. I can save it for us wrapping up, or we can do it now.
Alright.
Okay. This is the Robot of Steel,
The Robot of Steel.
just for Leal. It is General. It is Clark Kent and the Iron Giant.
Oh, he gets to meet Superman.
It's Superman hangs out with the Iron Giant, and it's very fluffy. I recommend reading this if you get time. They're racing each other.
Alright.
That's adorable.
Mm-hmm. Very cute, very fluffy. I'm glad he gets to meet his hero. I'm glad his hero isn't a jerk. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Did we cover Sinbad?
Shit, we didn't do any Sinbad. Quickly.
Quick!
Yeah, I think
Oh.
this is one of those episodes where we have bitten off more than we can chew, but I think we've had fun with it.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Legend of the Seven Seas, not the
Thank,
anime.
thank you. I was about to ask. There's so many Sinbads.
Again,
Yeah, all of these are like early 2000s. They're not really 90s anymore, are they?
I'm gonna have to call it the early 2000s one then.
The noughties.
Yeah.
despite going, I mean, to be fair, I thought they were all 90s, but like, despite going through the entire fucking recording session saying that these are 90s movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, as a reminder, this was a topic I researched like 3 hours ago. This is on you guys.
I've tried my best.
I was saying 2000s and everyone kept correcting me. And you're all wrong. Ha ha, I was right.
Okay,
Just
let's
saying.
make it up to Grace by finding as much Eris as we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Grace.
So-
It was the ibuprofen talking.
I have here my favourite title of the day. Dark. Yandere. Various animation studios / reader.
Oh, okay.
It's written exactly like that.
Oh, right.
We have Eris and no other named characters yet, but it's also got Road to El Dorado, Trolls, and Rise of the Guardians in the tags.
Well, that's a
Bloody hell.
weird mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trolls?
Yep.
As in the little things with the big hair?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, they made a movie about them.
Oh,
Several
yeah, they've actually made
movies.
several, yeah. It's got Justin Timberlake and Katy Perry in it.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I
I
think
didn't like that information.
I think
either.
Anna Kendrick's in it too.
Oh, fuck off.
There's a lot of Eris reader. And Kale. Is that the main character?
No, Kale is the big, hunky first mate.
Ah, well, he's eating well tonight.
Who's he eating?
Original male characters, apparently.
Nice. I mean, yeah, he's a big bloke and he's lovely.
So I have here
Never wears a shirt.
Undress Rehearsal by Beans on Bricks.
Beans on bricks.
Yeah, no, there's
Beans
a name.
on Bricks.
That's a title and a half.
Boja tries out the clothes Kale has in his room. Kale would rather see Boja with them off.
Which one's Boja?
I believe that's an original male character.
Okay.
So the tags
I thought it was-
include Gay Kale. This is literally just gay sex, you guys. No beta, we die like the logic of Sinbad/Marina.
No.
Praise, soft arm Kale. I wrote this instead of sleeping. Where is the Kale appreciation? Shout out to my 2 friends. You know who you are.
Hey.
Good on you.
Yeah, good on you. You've found a niche and you're...
I'm looking up
Writing
what
about
Kale
niche.
looks like.
Yeah, you'll be pleased.
Will I?
He's big.
He is. That's not what I go for, Grace.
No, I know. He's just a hunk.
You'll be pleased. Oh. Yeah.
Are you not pleased?
Sure. He's got weird facial hair though.
Have you posted this anywhere? Because
I
I'm
thought
getting
he was
there.
clean shaven.
Alright.
Maybe I'm misremembering him.
oh, here we
but-
go.
No, he's got like a soul patch and then sideburns, kind of.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you've got the picture where he's hiding his titties.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What a shame.
Though I'm afraid I actually have no photos. You're gonna love the photos of his titties. Hold on. I have. There are 3 on
Yeah,
here.
this is why I don't remember the facial hair.
So there are 3 photos of him where his titties are exposed on my Google image search. Here's one of them.
With the
No.
watermark.
With watermarked titties.
Here's the
What's
second
the other
one. Hang on.
Oh
Brilliant.
my god.
So you've got to pay to see the nipple.
Yeah, you do.
Hang on. Is that the? So there are 3 in the top row, and they all have a watermark over the titties. I
Alan,
think this is
right.
like an anti-AI move, where they're like making sure the image version has loads of watermarks all over it, so that poisons any AI trying to generate images off it.
Okay, so his titties are safe from AI. Is
His
what I'm getting.
titties are safe from artificial intelligence. Yes, there is one photo
Thank
with the
God.
nips exposed here. I will post that for you.
Maybe it's an NFT.
Oh, don't.
Non-fungible.
Non-fungible titty. Yeah.
Non-flushable turd.
Look, that man in the headlock is questioning his choices.
He sure is.
He's into it.
So he's like,
Okay.
what?
I can't help but notice he's wearing a bit of a corset thing going on, and it's giving him a similar hip to waist ratio as Chell, and I know I keep simping her for her, but I've forgotten her name.
Kida?
Kida, yes. He's getting a similar hip to waist ratio as her using
It's
that
a
core.
cummerbund.
Come,
Or
it
like
is.
Pirate, it's a pirate equivalent that just where you can put your shit.
Yes.
Pockets.
If you think about that for any length of time, it's hilarious. Imagine you get sucked into the Atlantis universe and you are in the place of Milo Thatch and you get through the entire film and you're at the wedding. I love you, whoever you are.
Because he's forgotten the name as well.
Yeah, because you've forgotten the name. James Thatch.
Oh, wow. I feel like if I was there in person, I would make an effort to remember her name.
That's good.
I would hope.
It's what she deserves.
I feel kind of bad for Audrey, to be honest, because she does seem to have been completely sidelined in all of the fics I've seen.
I mean, there are not that many to begin with. Considering,
That's true.
Unfortunately, you know. Also,
Yeah.
she wasn't really shipped with anyone, so like I think it would have come up more if there was a love interest.
I do kind of see her as like it's a very poorly designed triangle. It's a very flimsy triangle, but if there was a love triangle in that film, it would have been Audrey, Milo, Kida.
Saying that, though, I may be full of shit, but I'm pretty sure that I read somewhere that in the original draft of the script, you know when Helga breaks into Milo's flat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were, like in the original draft of the script, they were going to bang.
Oh, Helga and Milo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
God.
So,
Good for Milo.
Good for
Getting
Milo.
around. Yeah.
I like how someone on the board went, let's be
No.
real, guys, this is unrealistic. I went, yeah.
She can do better than this
okay,
scrawny
well-
twink.
we'll make up for it with like a nice one will take him. And yeah, a
Yeah.
nice one will take him because she'll think he's exotic. Yeah, because everyone else around her will be butch, so he'll be exotic. Yeah. Let's go with that.
I like to think that the board meeting just basically went, lads, you do realise you're writing a kids' film?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
shit! Yeah, I
all.
forgot about that.
That or someone, man or woman, saw Helga in that scene and just started screaming, "It should have been me!" And then they had to like rewrite the scene so they would stop crying. And you know what? Fair enough. Okay. We should probably start wrapping up.
Oh yeah, 9:20. I lost track of time, honestly.
Yeah. What have we learned today?
Not as much Proteus and Sinbad fix as I was hoping, but there were a lot. I've only posted one.
Oh, sorry. We should cover that first before we wrap up. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
No, we should. I feel rude for missing that.
Either way, Proteus is the childhood best friend of Sinbad, but he was becoming a prince. And Sinbad obviously was like a little rapscallion with no money and managed to become a pirate, and he loved sailing the seven seas instead.
Oh.
So, but he comes back every once in a while to see Proteus, how he's doing, and all his kingly duties and all that shit.
He's dressed exactly like the Prince of Persia.
I don't know who came first.
I think this will have done.
Ooh. Well,
Like-
he is the Prince of Syracuse, which is now Sicily, I think.
Like, let me pull it up. We've all played Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, right?
No.
I have, yeah.
Oh,
but
shit.
I don't think he's just like that.
He,
Similar, but not the same.
when he had his shirt on, he does.
I thought he wore all white.
He's got white pants and blue top off. There we go.
I'm sure the hair will be different.
Yeah, the hair's different.
I see what you mean, though. He does have the Prince of Persia get-up on.
Yeah, like specifically the second one.
Yes.
I've posted a timeline of him getting progressively more ragged and topless as the game continues.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So, he's actually got 2 shoulder pads, whereas Proteus only has 1. I was misremembering my Prince of Persia outfit lore.
Shame on you.
Oh, my bad. What a great game. But anyway, yeah, I'm surprised they look like they'd be yaoi bait because they've got opposite colours and they're best friends, and that's all you really need to. That's your yaoi starter pack. Is like 2 male best friends who wear opposite colours.
I mean, the reason Sinbad is going on this journey in the first place is because basically he was accused of stealing the Book of Peace, and then Proteus was like, "No, don't execute him. Let me take his place, and Sinbad will go and retrieve the book." And they're like, "Okay, you've got 3 days." And he's like, "No, don't put your life on the line." And he's like, "You're my only son. I can't. If you die, I've got no heir." And it's all like high stakes. And
So he's like, "Bro,
Yeah.
I got this."
it's incredibly gay. And then they put Catherine Zeta-Jones in it to like even it out.
She's the beard, Sinbad's beard.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I feel
Oh.
like he's got an arranged marriage with Maria, but really he wants to, like, shag Sinbad. I feel so sorry that it backfired on him so hard that he put his life on the line for Sinbad only for him to get with his missus and not him.
So what you're saying is it's the Arabian Achilles and Patroclus.
No.
No, not as gay.
Not Arabian.
It's Arabian Nights, isn't it? The Sinbad stories.
This one is set in Greece.
Oh, okay. I can't call them the Greek Achilles and Patroclus because Achilles and Patroclus are the Greek Achilles.
Yeah, this is all around the Mediterranean.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Syracuse is Sicily.
Oh, okay.
So Italian.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that the prince missed out on the best friend.
I mean, I'm sure they stayed best friends after that, and nothing else.
Yeah, they absolutely did. Because if it was gay at the time, it wouldn't have been a children's film.
That's true. That's where it's the animated Achilles and Patroclus from the hit film Troy that came out at a similar time that made them cousins.
Oh yeah, oh, God's sake.
With Brad Pitt.
And they were cousins.
They straight washed it very hard.
Like with Sinbad, again played by Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah, shit. Damn you, Brad Pitt.
Brad, what is going on?
Straightening out mythology. Ah.
You really are a menace. I'm glad they killed you off in Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Damn you, Brad Pitt.
I think that was Brad
I
Pitt.
can't
anyway.
remember.
Was it the Invisible Man?
It was someone big like that. It might have been Matt Damon, come to think of it.
I don't
Nah,
know.
it's fine.
They're invisible. You never saw their face.
Either
anyway.
way. Thinking about it, Hollywood is sleeping on making a remake of Troy that's just very gay.
I think like the BBC tried to do a drama, TV drama a while back, and it flopped. So
I think the time is now.
I suppose they could do it in a similar style to Our Flag Means Death.
No, I'm thinking full on summer blockbuster in the style of Troy. I'm also trying to bring back the 2000s summer blockbuster like The Mummy or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, all right.
And Troy, and then
I want them to do that with Atlantis.
oh yeah,
Because I think that it would. I think CGI might actually do it some justice if they did it well.
I could go for that.
I'm
not sure I trust
Or
Disney
Treasure
with
Planet.
I have sort of the experiences where other people have tried to sort of remake something, reboot something that I've liked. It's not gone well. I can point to The Italian Job as an example of that. The American Life on Mars.
it. That was very much a cash grab.
Yeah.
The Mummy itself.
Yeah, but like if they went out to do it well, like not just a cash grab.
That would be good. And I'm hoping that's what's going to happen with Shrek next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
What's happening with Shrek next year?
There's a new film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shrek 5.
It's about Donkey.
Right, I
think
see.
I think it's just Shrek, isn't
No,
it?
it's about Donkey. It's about him
Wait,
raising
what?
his kids and shit.
Wait, what? This is news to me.
That's what I heard.
Let me have a look. I didn't know any details had come out.
Ah, yes, Donkey. Living the dream.
Go on, Eddie Murphy.
Shag that dragon. I'm not seeing any details out yet. I mean, it could be, but
Oh, keeping it close to their
Yeah.
chest, eh? Hmm.
yeah, IMDb has no details beyond that Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy, and Mike Myers have returned.
That is a shame because my mind immediately went to gritty live action reboot,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
which I think would be hilarious.
Who would you cast in a gritty reboot of Shrek?
I think who's the guy in The Mandalorian? Pablo?
Oh, yeah.
I want to say Escobar, but I know it's not.
No, that is not.
It's the
Also, I
other
don't-
one. It's the
I
other
don't think his name-
Pablo.
Is his name Pablo? I'm concerned you're being racist.
Pablo Picasso?
Pedro.
Fucking
Pedro
Pedro,
Pascal.
Pedro.
Pedro
Pedro
Pascal,
Pascal, that's it. Fuck's sake. I was well off.
Just paint him
Yeah, he
green.
would be... No, I think he'd be a good Lord Farquaad.
Oh.
yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know
for
why.
Shrek, what you want is Peter Capaldi in a big green fat suit.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
Surely Scotland has a great many big men.
They do.
to choose
Well,
from
yeah,
They
but
definitely
to
do.
just play
I
Shrek.
just have a feeling of Capaldi leaning more towards his Malcolm Tucker than his Doctor Who in a gritty
Yeah.
reboot of Shrek.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
Donkey gets played by a mule.
I feel Donkey is probably inevitably voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I don't like that casting, but I think that's the casting we would get.
I mean, if it's a gritty reboot, it would be like Will Smith or something.
Oh shit, yeah, no, we need to make it gritty, don't we? We don't want Donkey to be a funny sidekick. We need him to be tragic and broody.
Yes.
Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling as Donkey. Got it.
Fucking hell.
And
How about Michael Caine as Donkey?
A Cockney donkey.
I just think...
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Yeah, but like it's a gritty
No,
reboot.
sorry. Doing that accent, it hit me. Who should play Shrek?
Okay.
Carl Urban.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paint Carl Urban green. He's a versatile man. Just doing exactly the same portrayal as he does in The Boys. He's like, what are you cunts doing in my swamp? Be perfect. Yeah.
It's that,
And
that
then
Vinnie Jones.
Oh, Vinnie Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vinnie
shit.
Jones would be good.
Okay. Vinnie Jones as Shrek. Carl Urban as Donkey, because I'm set on getting him into this, and he's a versatile man. They're both being, I'm an odd cunt. Who are we casting as Fiona?
Another hard cunt.
Yeah. Charlize Theron.
Gesundheit?
Charlize Theron. Furiosa and Mad Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Right, yeah, I didn't know her name.
No, maybe not her.
Who was the lady who played, the something king?
The
I
what?
don't know.
The woman king. She was a hard nut.
I don't think I saw that.
Okay, you've not
No.
watched it. I'll think of someone else.
I mean, just thinking about the look of Fiona, I'm thinking of the lass from Jurassic Park, but painted green.
Oh, what? How she was in Argyle.
But painted
Yeah.
green.
Yeah. She was essentially being Fiona
I can't
in that
remember her
film, wasn't
name, but she's dummy thick. Apologies. I wish I could. I always forget her name. You know who I mean, though, right?
I know you mean.
I know
Yeah,
who you mean.
the redhead who gets with
The redhead.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. It would be Chris Pratt as Shrek, wouldn't it? Inevitably.
I don't want him to be.
No, me neither. It's inevitable. Okay, no, I've got it. An actual good casting. Vinnie Jones, Shrek.
Yep.
Keanu Reeves as Donkey.
Oh wow.
And what's her face as Fiona, whose name I still can't remember. Apologies.
Just hang on a second. So I am imagining there's Vinnie Jones being a green Vinnie Jones, and then like Keanu Reeves interjecting with various sort of sidekick comments in that fucking
Yes.
angry silver hand drawl. You know.
Yes. Alternatively, Idris Elba as Donkey.
He's got to be in now, hasn't he? So,
Yeah, I think he could bring some gravitas to that role.
Yeah. Okay.
Alternatively, Idris Elba as Puss in Boots in the sequel. Not even attempting to do a Spanish accent. Not even try to replace Antonio Banderas, because Antonio Banderas is perfect in that role.
Yeah.
But instead just being like, all right, I'm Puss in Boots. I don't have an Idris Elba impression to hand, I'm sorry.
I don't think I could watch it with this casting.
I kind of want to see it.
I want to see it.
But it should be really bad. It should have no attempt to be a comedy. It needs to be gritty and serious.
Yeah, 100%. Everybody needs a tragic backstory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nobody has a good time.
Exactly.
In the end, yeah.
And it's fully pandering to setting up a cinematic universe.
Yeah, and they've all got guns.
Okay. We've got so sidetracked here. But importantly, what have we learned today?
Oddly enough, that's exactly what happened with the Prince of Egypt.
What, they got sidetracked in favour of Shrek?
Well, no, it's they got sidelined in favour of Shrek because Shrek did better at the box office.
That's true.
So yeah,
I guess so.
We've come full
I
circle
suppose
here.
Shrek did one up all the films we've talked about today, and I don't think it deserved it.
It's a good film, but it's not Atlantis, and it definitely isn't Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What, Shrek?
Mm-hmm.
Shrek. Yeah.
Shrek is a comedy, the others are adventure. I'll say that.
I will say I like Shrek more than The Road to El Dorado. In fact, I was talking about this before you joined, Grace. If I had to do a tier list of all these films, El Dorado is still firmly at the bottom,
Okay.
with Treasure Planet somewhere in the middle. Atlantis probably the highest, possibly followed by Sinbad.
Yeah, they are top
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah. Thank you for getting me to watch these films at long last. I know I've been stubborn about it, but I finally got there.
Yeah, honestly, Atlantis is such a fucking sleeper. It was unlike anything that I'd ever seen before by Disney, and it was just like I went to see it. I went to see it at the cinema with my parents, and it blew my tiny mind. You know, it was amazing, and still is today. It still holds up.
You're very welcome for me forcing it down your throat.
Thank you. It only took 5 years, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
Continue to... Next time you want me to watch something, go, remember Atlantis? And I'll go, oh, right, yeah. And that will get my arm twisted to watch it.
Remember Atlantis, Treasure Planet.
Remember being right about
Various
these?
others.
It did just occur to me. Lilo and Stitch was drawn animated, right? Not CG?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, they had to redraw it because they had
Of
a
9/11,
plane driving
yeah.
into a.
I remember reading about that, yeah.
Ugh.
They replaced it with a spaceship last minute because of 9/11.
No, they
But that's
replaced
another
the background with mountains instead of a city centre.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
carry
okay.
on.
That's probably another film we should have talked about here in traditional animation
But
of that era.
there was many. There was, we could
Yeah,
be here all night talking about the pros and cons of each and every single one of them.
that's true.
It was just a
I
golden
guess
age
today,
for animation.
yeah, I guess today we were just going for niche ones.
Yeah, like this is it. Like you could even go into stuff like, not to sort of perpetrate the fucking hole I've dug myself over the past few episodes, but The Land Before Time.
Oh god,
All right.
yeah.
Which, yeah, the first one, it tugs at the
We're not.
heartstrings.
Oh, fine. We'll have a very quick look.
No, it's
At what-
okay.
No,
I'm
I
not,
need to know.
I'm not emotionally ready for that.
I need to know. 133 works.
133.
Yep. 20 are explicit.
Oh god.
That's more than I wanted to hear.
None
Yeah.
of them should be. It should all be fix where Littlefoot's mother doesn't die.
I mean,
Spoilers
there's a
for Land Before Time.
Spoilers for literally the beginning of Land Before
there's a
Time.
character called Tops. They couldn't resist.
I don't want to
swear.
end it on a bad note, so I won't tell you the story about. I think it's not Tea Tree; it's the other one, the little one.
Petrie is the pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Ducky is the
Ducky.
little one. Yeah.
I won't tell you.
I will
about
say
Ducky.
Land Before Time is not one I've seen.
Watch it, but when you're in... Actually, no, don't watch it when you're in a good mood. Just...
Watch it when I'm in a bad mood so I feel worse.
No, like, yeah. It's
Watch it when you've got something to look forward to after.
Yes, it is a real
Okay.
tearjerker. Yeah.
Watch it when I want to cry, but I'm not willing to think about the ending of The Iron Giant.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do that.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we can settle that this is the niche 90s animated films rather than... Because Lilo and Stitch did a lot better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of...
Everybody remembers Lilo and Stitch. Nobody remembers Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, I've had fun learning about these films. I just remembered I was going to do a brief tangent into another niche animated film of those times. At least niche in terms of didn't do much internationally.
Okay.
I'm of course referring to Wallace and Gromit.
Shit, yeah. Different kind of
Yeah.
animation, though.
Traditional animation, non-computers.
Yes, claymation.
Mm-hmm.
Good old
I still
Aardman,
think it
the
counts.
Wizards with limitless fucking patience that they have.
I just want a quick look at the stats, because there's 62 works.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. It's super niche.
Right. Dear listener, if you're out there, and I know that you are, if
Watch.
of all, if you have no idea what we're talking about, go out and watch these, all these films: Treasure Planet, Atlantis: The Lost Empire, Road to El Dorado, Sinbad. Go out and watch them. But most of all, go and watch Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
They're just ace. They're just brilliant. Go and watch them.
If you're only gonna watch one, I still think watch Curse of the Were-Rabbit, because
Yeah.
if you want a handle on British comedy, like what Britain
Solid.
is about, it's
Britain
all
is
there.
about that. Yeah. I have good news for you. There are no Wallace/Gromit fics.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
The most popular /fic in what
Gromit is the dog.
Gromit's a dog. Yep. The most popular / in there is Mr. Tweedy / Wallace.
No.
Really?
I'll find
Mr.
some
Tweedy
Wallace.
from Chicken Run. Those chickens are up to something. Yeah, it's him and Wallace just pounding each other.
Oh, I thought you meant the.
Mrs. Tweedy.
No, I was getting him confused with the guy, Lord Quatermain.
Oh, no, I don't see any of them.
Okay, that's fine. Either way, that was Voldemort playing him.
Of course it was.
I was like, bloody hell.
So the top ships are Mr. Tweedy and Wallace, Gwendolyn Ramsbottom and Wallace, that's the lady from A Close Shave,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
and Miss Campanula Tottingham, or Lady Totty,
Lady Totter, yes.
and Wallace. So, Yeah, Wallace has Riz, it turns out.
Oh, he absolutely does.
Yeah. Dare I say, well, the tags are saying autistic Riz, because I'm seeing a lot of autistic Wallace in there. And in hindsight, yeah, I can kind of see it.
I mean, he's built a contraption that gets him out of bed in the morning by him sliding down a tube
Yeah,
in his living room into his clothes so he doesn't have to get changed.
yeah, he
Makes his
does.
toast perfectly, all robots. You know,
Mhm.
he's got a train set. You know?
He's got a train. He's focused on cheese.
Yeah.
His special interest is cheese, and he'll build so many weird things to get cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the moon to get cheese. Like,
He did. Does that make Gromit like an assistance dog for autism?
best
Because-
mate.
Because Gromit has the social awareness that Wallace lacks.
Yeah,
He's like a seeing eye dog for autism. I'm
he's
sorry.
just
but-
he's just that neurotypical mate who happens to be a dog.
You say that like it's common.
It's very common.
Is it?
What, having a neurotypical mate?
That's also a dog.
No, he just happens to be a dog.
It's that bit that made it sound like, yay, I've known some neurotypical dogs that have helped me out in the past.
I mean, dogs are very good at reading like emotions and shit. So
That's true.
you could say that while cats are autistic, dogs are neurotypical.
Yeah, dogs are definitely not autistic. Not like
No.
cats.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from.
Maybe all dogs are like that. I don't know.
Okay, that's something to wonder about another time, because that's another wild tangent I've gone off on. Okay, we should start wrapping up. Any final thoughts about traditional animation before we go?
Yes, bring it back.
Bring it back. Yep.
A, bring it back. B, if any of the listeners, as I will reiterate, haven't seen any of these movies, go watch them. It's worth your
Yep.
time, especially Atlantis and especially Treasure Planet.
I can agree with that. In that case, yeah. Thanks for listening to us. Thank you for humouring us. If you made it this far, tell us what you think as well. I mean, we've been experimenting with the format this year and trying to do kind of broader topics. Let us know what you think of that. You can reach out to us as always over email, YouTube comments. Our Tumblr is probably where we're the most active. And yeah, hope to
And
see
the
you again
Discord.
soon.
Join the Discord.
And yeah, if you fancy joining our Discord, there's a link hidden in our Tumblr bio. You just have to hit the extend and then click on that to come join us. Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
I'd like to apologise in advance to you, James.
Yep.
I have a feeling this edit will be a little bit unhinged because
Oh,
I am
probably.
quite sleep-deprived and
That's fine.
yeah.
I'd like to apologise for simping unabashedly at the start. Actually, that's a lie. I don't.
You're not going to apologise for that.
No. It's part of the show at this point.
Yeah, because honestly, I kind of did the same thing.
Exactly.
So
Perfect.
And I'm perfect.
If you say so.
It's not an apology. I'm just letting you all know.
I appreciate that.
I have always
You're
said that
welcome.
one of your better qualities is your modesty, Grace.
Well, I am very modest. In fact, I'm so modest that I don't bring it up often.
No, not at all.
Of course. Okay. It's time to go. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.